All right, hi. My name's Jeff Grime, and I'll be your professor for the PSAA 632 course on financial management for nonprofits. I want to welcome you to the course and just say that I'm looking forward to spending the next 15 weeks with you talking about all things fiscal management for nonprofits. Um, let's see, just several things about the course. First is that each week in the announcements, I will post a little video like this. It's a chance for me to kind of talk about our discussion forums and our assignments of the week that has just passed, and to introduce the readings and the concepts of the next week. So look in the announcements each week, and this will give you a little context for the week that's passed and the week that's going to come. The second thing is that this course, I've just redesigned it, and this is the first time that it will be used in a course with students like this. So inevitably there are going to be glitches here and there, hopefully just little glitches, but bear with it. Bear with me, bear with the course, because as I say, inevitably there will be some glitches here and there. Okay, and that actually leads into the next piece here. You have this phone number on the syllabus, but I just want to post it here and really reemphasize that I really want to make sure that you call me early and often if there are any issues with the course. If you find those glitches that inevitably are going to be there, or if you just want to talk about the course in general. Okay, always like to talk to students, always like to correct errors as soon as possible. Okay, um, okay, the next thing is I just wanted to emphasize something here. Let's see if I'm going to move back there. Um, there. Okay, these are all the text from which readings have been taken for this course. So you can see that there are a lot of readings in the course from a lot of different textbooks. Um, why do we have a lot of readings? Because I want to give you a good overview of fiscal management in nonprofits, and I don't think they're always contained in one single text. Um, also, I want to give you a good overview of the nonprofit sector as well, and so sometimes there are readings to give you that context as well. Um, and I didn't want you to have to buy all those books, right? Because that would have been a lot of money. So um, just understand there is a lot of reading from a lot of text. But the other thing I want to emphasize is that some of these readings are considered more supplemental, even though they are all under the required section. In part, it was done that way to make sure that all the copyright issues were taken care of. Um, but we will be talking in these weekly videos about the ones that are more important than others. And just as one example, in the first week's readings, you'll see that there's a long assigned chapter from this book, The State of Nonprofit America. And you'll find that chapter in the course resources where all of the text in these books are found, except for the required text, which is this one. We'll get to that in just a second. But at any rate, the point I'm trying to make is that there's a long chapter in this book that is in lesson 1 that is listed under required readings. Okay, if you didn't read it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's a classic about the nonprofit sector, and so it gives a great context for thinking about financial management of nonprofit organizations. Okay, so that's just kind of an example of readings that aren't central to the course but are listed under required readings because it'll give you a fuller understanding of the issues that we're going to be talking about. Okay. I said this is the main text, and I hope that I'm holding it up here because I'm not sure you have your access to the syllabus yet, but this is the main text, and it's you can get it from Wiley here on the side. Okay, it's really good text, but it's the only one you have to actually buy. Trying to keep your costs down. Okay, let's see. Uh, the other thing I wanted to just highlight is that I've set up the discussion forums slightly different than what maybe you are accustomed to. Most weeks there are 3 discussion forums. 2 are like what you are probably familiar with, right? There's a question asked. You are to write a response. After you submit your response, you'll be able to see what your classmates are saying as well. So that's not new. But there's a third discussion forum that's just an open forum. And this is not graded. You don't have to post in order to see what your fellow students are writing. It's just a place for you to sort of respond and post thoughts about how we're doing in the course or the materials of the week. It's there in order to prompt more of a dialogue back and forth between and among students and me as well, obviously. Um, I actually have found in previous courses at Texas A&M, there, the Bush School, that discussions in the discussion forums tend to be fairly stilted. So I'm trying to make it so that in an open forum, nobody has to worry about a grade, nobody has to worry about posting something, but hopefully the freedom to post to any topic will create more of a dialogue among us. Okay, and then I think just lastly, yes, my last note here. Um, this is a relatively small class the last time I looked, so um, uh, facilitating and having a dialogue in the discussion forums may be a challenge because we have so few students. On the other hand, because we do have a relatively few number of students, it will allow us all to really read all the posts and to really reflect on what is being said and hopefully thoughtfully respond to what's being posted. Okay, so again, here's the phone number. This is my cell phone. Please use it early and often. And I do look forward to seeing you online and hopefully talking with you over the phone as well. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.